What's up? What's going on, guys? What's popping? Okay, so we just played our last preseason game, and I just want to say, why do we only get 2 preseason games? That don't sound fair to me. It's other teams with multiple preseason games, and since we have so many new pieces, so a new coach, new new GM, just so many new pieces that we had to implement. New lineup that we don't even know exactly what the lineup is going to be, because right now, guys, I'm like Seth or Shake. I was so on Seth in the lineup, but Shake, I know preseason is preseason. You guys not worried about what you see in preseason, but Shake he been doing the darn thing, y'all. And Shake been looking good, okay? On both ends, good, okay? So I'm thinking maybe Shake over Steph, but I said Steph. Maybe Shake over Seth. Seth wish he was playing like Steph, but Shake over Seth. Let me know what you guys think, but we got some stuff to discuss. Obviously, it's preseason. I know, before y'all jump in the comments and say, I don't care what they did in preseason. It's too early. We got to take notes from preseason because these are our first times playing up against competition that's not ourselves in practice. Now, the Pacers are a team that we are going to but we could possibly face off against in the playoffs. So it's definitely a team we need to pay attention to. And I have some takeaways. I've got some great takeaways. I mean, Ben looked great. Ben looked how Ben was supposed to look. Ben, of course, he shot that 1-3. Now, I didn't get to pay attention the whole game, but I did see him attempt 1-3 that he missed, and everybody on Twitter was going crazy, like, oh my God, he shot a 3. I wasn't impressed by that, of course, but I was impressed by Ben's just dominance, okay? He was so great in transition. He had several great passes in transition that led to scores. There was that one really good play around the perimeter where Ben had a nasty pass to Shake, and Shake to Korkmaz for 3. I mean, Shake was looking good and Ben was looking great. Also, Ben, obviously the Pacers has a really good offensive core, and Ben just, it was Oladipo, it was Holiday, and it was Sabonis. They were all in the lane, and Ben was able to bob and weave around them, split multiple defenders, and attack the rim and get the bucket just at ease. I'm talking 3 dudes in the lane, and he's just not scared. He's not scared. I love that. So I love what I seen from Ben. I love what I see, obviously, from Ben. I love what I see from Joel. Obviously, Joel didn't play tonight, but Ben, Joel, and Danny Green, they're all doing what they're supposed to do. Like I said, Shake playing well above himself. Shake had a nasty little hook pass to Korkmaz. It just looks so effortless the way Shake has been playing with such dominance. Now, it's some big questions that I saw. Big question, Tony Bradley, okay? He just didn't really seem comfortable playing at all tonight. He got lost so many times in the lane. It was several times where he was supposed to be setting up pick and rolls, and he was slow just setting up the pick and roll. He just kind of looked confused and lost out there. And like I said, this is a preseason game, so you just take what it as you will. But I'm saying we haven't seen this team play together with so many new pieces. So I was like, Tony, what happened? He totally got lost. Also, another big question that, the team has is, well, let me do another positive before I talk about Seth a little bit. Let me do another positive. Tyrese Maxey, I know it's a preseason game, y'all, but Tyrese looking good, okay? Tyrese, I'm talking, is a freshman from Kentucky. Obviously, one and done, hasn't played meaningful ball since March, and he's just coming out looking like he ain't scared. I'm saying Tyrese and Paul Reed got some action late in the game, and their pick and roll chemistry from the 2 rookies was looking good. Tyrese was playing so unselfish, and the biggest thing about that for me is that this is a preseason game. Tyrese is trying to get obviously as much playing time as he can, and he wasn't trying to make any flashy plays or just whatever or force anything. When it was opportunity to set somebody up, he set them up, and I love that about Tyrese. He was able to, get a score whenever he wanted to. Not whenever he wanted to, but he was definitely driving in the lane, but also he wasn't forcing anything. He had a lot of assists that he set up, and he had a lot of great passes that I saw. So I love that about Tyrese. Let me look at my notes. I think I had one more takeaway. just really from Tyrese, great decision making. I saw when to pass and when to drive in the lane. Definitely in the beginning of the game when he was in the rotation with Tony Bradley, they were both adjusting to the pick and roll. And Tony, like I said, was late to a lot of his assignments and kind of made Tyrese look a little bad. But Tyrese plays with so much explosiveness. He does move kind of funky to me. Like he moved, y'all not gonna get it, but he moved real bouncy to me. Like I always see like he got springboards in his shoes. He moved bouncy, but he know what he doing with it. Okay, and the great thing I loved about Tyrese too is him sticking to his defensive assignments. Okay, so he was basically on TJ McConnell for a long period of time that I was watching the game, because I was watching kind of in and out because was actually covering a game. I was actually covering the Georgia Tech game, so I had League Pass up. Shout out to League Pass. And most of the time when I saw Tyrese, he was on TJ McConnell, and he just stuck to his defensive assignment like glue, and I love that about Tyrese. He also fed Mike Scott. First of all, Tyrese's little behind the back dribble, CJ McCollum, little behind the back dribble. I love it. So I love what I've seen from Tyrese. I had several notes from him. Big question, of course, going into the season. Well, I do want to say about Tobias. Remember when before the season, Doc was saying he wanted Tobias to limit his amount of dribbling. Tobias was dribbling that thing tonight. He was definitely holding on to the ball for long periods of time, doing a lot of dribbling. I didn't like that, but that was my big thing about Tobias. He was dribbling a lot, and sometimes Tobias just looked like he kind of got lost. So we did have a lineup with Dwight Howard, Matisse, Seth, and Ben. And I know these are just experimental lineups, but that lineup was definitely flat, very flat offensively. Of course, we got Howard, Ben, and Matisse out there. So, of course, it was flat offensively, but just some takeaways from what I saw. So Seth Curry, a majority of the time I saw he was guarding Aaron Holiday, and of course, it wasn't looking good. Seth, obviously, Seth, he wasn't very strong off the ball to me tonight. Which is not why we got him. We got him for spacing, so why can I be mad about that? We got him to shoot threes. We got him to hang around the perimeter. Of course, when he ended up in the lane, he just had no business in the lane. He did not look good in the lane at all. But like I said, Seth is supposed to be playing, in the backcourt. We got him to play in the backcourt. We got him to play around the perimeter. But when he did end up in the lane, he just looked terrible. Okay, and Sabonis is a beast. Sabonis is nasty. Sabonis is raw, and Sabonis was he was guarding Ben really well. Sabonis was guarding Ben really well. Sabonis was guarding Seth really well. A lot of time where Sabonis trapped Seth, and Seth really had nowhere to go, nothing to do. Seth obviously is an undersized guy. Sabonis is a 4 or 5. So, that matchup, which is very unfavorable for Seth. And we don't know if we're going to see that matchup in the regular season, but that was just something I saw. Seth, off the ball, he was just lost off the ball. But like I say, we are playing with hella new guys, hella new lineups, a bunch of experimental lineups we might not ever see again. So is it really that big of a deal? I don't know, but Seth is going to have to guard somebody on some nights. And tonight, when we had Aaron Holiday, Oladipo, and Sabonis all out there, and let's not forget they still have TJ Warren. Shout out Pack Boy, NC State, go Pack. So when we do play the Pacers, Ben can guard any position really. So Seth should be fine. I guess he'll just, find the most favorable matchup size-wise and guard there. But I was impressed with Tyrese. I was definitely impressed with Tyrese. Ben looking how he's supposed to look. I'm lit. I'm excited. Let me know what you guys think. What was your biggest takeaways? I definitely want to, of course, we're going to have to be wary a little bit if Seth becomes a liability. We also have to, definitely see more from Tobias. Even though it was a preseason game, we saw a lot of action from Joel, like a lot of fun action from Joel. We saw a lot of fun action from Ben, Tyrese, Shake, but we didn't see anything, that much from Tobias. And, he's making all that money. Show us something. Show us the money. So if you made it this far in the video, I rocks with you. You my guy, you my girl. Let me know what kind of content you want to see in the regular season. Do you want to see pre-game previews, or do you just want to see post-game Let me know what kind of content you want to see in the regular season. Make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe, and keep rocking with me. Peace.